Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Oprah Winfrey's best friend, Gayle King. She just got served on national television. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please check that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. And when you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Gayle King today was talking to the CEO of Delta, and there's been this push from Democrats to pretend, to make believe that the cuts that DOJ has made to the FAA have somehow contributed to all these recent plane crashes. Now, expert after expert has said that it had nothing to do with it, that these were not critical cuts, that these are not leading to plane crashes, especially a plane crash in Canada, which Senator Schumer, the Senate Minority Leader, wanted to pin somehow on the American president, Donald Trump. Never really quite understood the concept of that when he made that speech, but I digress. The CEO of Delta is sitting here talking to Gayle King, and she tees him up, right? She's ready to get that hitting Trump soundbite. And then he crushes her dreams because he explains to her, as I've explained to you, as countless experts have explained, these cuts haven't had a darn thing to do with the recent rate of plane crashes. And if you look, there were tons of plane crashes under President Joe Biden, tons under the first Trump administration, tons in terms of, hey, that looks like a lot. That looks like a large number. In terms of how many flights there are, it's negligible. It's still the safest form of travel, even though you're never going to catch me on an airplane. I'm terrified of them, and that's since I was a kid. But it still is the safest form of travel. I know that. It's just a mental thing. Be that as it may, like I said, the CEO of Delta made her look ridiculous on national TV, on her own show, in front of her own audience, and it was precious. I want you to take a look at this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
The Trump administration recently fired many employees of the FAA administration. Do those cuts worry you, and do you think that impacts the safety? I know you just said it's the safest way to travel, but after looking at all these mishaps, a lot of people are very nervous. Do these cuts affect you?
The cuts do not affect us, Gayle. I've been in close communication with the Secretary of Transportation. I understand that the cuts at this time are something that are raising questions, but the reality is there's over 50,000 people that work at the FAA, and the cuts, I understand, were 300 people, and they were in non-critical safety functions. The Trump administration has committed to investing deeply in terms of improving the overall technologies that are used in the air traffic control systems and modernizing the skies. They've committed to hiring additional controllers and investigators and safety investigators. So, no, I'm not concerned with that at all.
Ed,